Howdy folks, welcome back to the Taylor Brooks Road to the Show series here on MLB 23 PS5 episode 179. It's opening day of 2028. Let's do this, man. We've got the Boston Red Sox today. They got worse in the rotation, it looks like. Machado's getting better. Jamison Jackson, Brian Bellows up to an 83. Yeah. I mean, there's some guys here, but not really. Matt Manning is their ace. And then from a lineup standpoint, they've got a couple pieces now. Josh Lowe had a pretty good year for him. Eric Brown is trying to get better. Rafael Devers, Eloy Jimenez hits the cover off the ball. Eduardo Cavedo is now up to an 80, hoping to get a bounce back year. Tristan Casas, DHs. Joey Weimer's got more of a lefty-oriented bat. Nick York, young second baseman, and Daniel Susak, the young catcher. Cedeno Rafaela got better. Marcelo Meyer got a lot better. We will see what happens with him. If you haven't checked out the offseason episode, go check that out. We talked about a lot of progression inside of our system. But the big story is, in terms of progression, is the Drew Jones hopped to an 84, but he's not going to play. Ugh, whatever. And then Sal Frelick hops to an 80. I think he's going to continue to get better. We also brought back Jared Walsh, Jacob Melton. Yeah, I mean, there's guys all around that are going to play well. So let's get into this. Game 1 versus Matt Manning at Fenway. Let's open in the black jerseys since we played so well in them. Yep, there you go. Yeah, let's open in the black jerseys. Let's have a great start to the year. Let's do it.
Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. Joined by my partner,
This
Chris
ball,
Singleton.
man.
I'm
John
Shelby.
Shelby, Chris Singleton. I'm about to turn them off, dude. They're annoying.
Just a little bit away from first pitch.
But Matt Manning will pitch for the Red Sox. We got to turn this off. Show the sim screen. Let's see what Sal Frelick does on the first pitch here.
Downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's
It's
going
hard on the ground. Let's have a good opening day. World Series contending team last year.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the veteran outfielder
Losing
Josh
to the
Lowe.
Braves in 5 in the World
Here's
Series.
the call, and that is strike one.
This year we are back
Former Cy Young
and
Award
better,
winner.
honestly. We
He
lose
features a
Adley
two-seam
Rutschman,
fastball, a changeup, a
but
slider,
we
a
weren't going to
curve,
sign him to
and
what the
occasionally
Blue
uses a
Jays signed him for, which was a lot of money for a good amount of time.
swing and a miss, and a count.
1-2 to Josh Lowe. Behind on that one will go Heater.
Good eye
Up
right
and in.
there.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high
2-2.
fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Kicks and deals.
2-2 to Lowe. It's a curveball. He
Cuts out
swung
and
through it.
misses. That's a strikeout.
One batter,
He
one
swung over
strikeout
top of
already
that
for Taylor.
curveball.
Really good, hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout.
Oh, sorry, I'm
there.
covering the
He was
score.
able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the
Here's
pitch with
Eric Brown.
conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt.
It's fouled off.
With 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
One down, base is empty. There's a strike.
Good slider. It is 0-2.
Slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for
So,
some guys.
Got it by him for the
down
count.
goes Eric Brown. By the time
Well, anytime you
November
can
comes
punch out the
around,
top
we
2
will
guys
be
in the lineup to start
in the
an
next
inning,
season.
gotta be
Probably a little
feeling pretty
before
good out
that.
there on the mound
Definitely a little
because
before
when you
that.
think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with a number 3 hitter.
But
Any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2.
I would say this series has been fairly well paced. Taylor is 23 years old now. On the ground, Vidal Brujan, what a great play. End of the first. That'll do it for the first inning. 3-run shot. Noelve Marte. I'm telling you, man. It's his year. Yeah, I was saying it last year, like, give him a little bit. And, dude, he's taken the step this year. He is so good in the field already, as we know. 85 fielding, an 85 accuracy with a pretty decent arm. He's fast. He's got good contact numbers. He's only going to get better. And last year was just, like, showing a little bit of what he could do. Already a 3-run bomb. And the Orioles are out in front.
There's a strike.
Here's Eloy, who absolutely crushes the ball. Just can't play any defense. Hit a hard foul. Looking outside slider. He didn't go.
And that is ball 1. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Behind on a curveball, I'm going to heat him up.
That's
It's inside, dang it.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Alright, let's get this one cut back in. Good pitch.
Now fly ball
Got the
to right
pop
center.
out.
Number 76.
And on the
Under
run
it.
is
And
Colas,
there's
1 down. We have got a pretty solid outfield this year. Colas, not the best numbers, but he does run well, so solid there. Wood is going to be amazing in center field. I don't know how that's not diamond fielding. Sal Frelick has over 100 fielding. Great reaction. Good arm for left field. Infield is great outside of Jared Walsh, and Tyler Stevenson catches us. We know he's got a decent arm.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
So Eduardo Quevedo steps up. 0-1. Last year, our opening day start
Ed
was
Drummond behind the plate, calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected
wasn't
umpires
great.
around the league.
Gave up like 4 runs to the Cubs. That's into right. First hit for the Sox on the day.
So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even
Forgot to switch up Taylor's look, but
Ed Drummond, he's that kind
I
of
think we're fine.
Tristan Casas, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Sometimes being lucky
So an
is
0-2.
a swing and miss. If he makes contact with
Inside
that,
slider.
hits into a double play.
Okay.
Next one off the plate inside. Going to count 1-2. Stays alive. Quevedo stands at first with 1 out. The punch out
Down
there.
goes Casas. Good changeup.
Well, that's always the key to
Third
effective
K of the
pitching
day.
is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all
Up
of a
the
sudden,
middle,
from
and
here,
Weimer
the play
is
starts
1
to
for
get
1.
really wide. And what happens is,
And
because
we
of the
have
pressure, you end up committing
first
to a
and
pitch
second,
as
2
a
down.
batter.
That's Christian Encarnacion Strand
To the strikeout.
at third
So
base.
2
He's
down.
pretty solid
It's the second baseman, Nick York.
in the field, at
That
least.
one's
I don't
in
know
there,
how his
0-1.
bat's going to be. It's going to be better than Spencer Steers, at least. But we'll just have to see. He's
Trying to
actually
pick
got
up his
some
first
pop
knock in the big leagues.
against righties. Nick
Delivers.
York
Swing and a
swings
miss.
through that one.
More and more guys
We're not
are
giving you
looking
your
to
first
slug
hit.
regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close
0-2.
eye on this approach.
Welcome to the league, kid.
Swings
Down he goes
through
into
it,
the
and that's
second.
a strikeout. 2 left on. We played 2 full. It's the Orioles.
And we get one more. Okay.
Back here
So,
at
like
the
I said,
as
Taylor
we
just
go
turned
to the
23
last
years
of the
old,
third. And now
which
it's the
seems
catcher for the
young,
Red
but
Sox,
you got to realize we
82.
started this thing
Swing and a miss. Going 1.
at the age of 18 in his first season.
And a good
So
eye
this is
there.
already year 6. And to be done with 6 years and,
That
you know,
one's in there. That
by
is
the end of
strike
the
2.
MLB season, which is around the time it's going to happen, that's pretty good. I mean, that's, 6 months,
Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3.
a little over 6
Josh
months for
Lowe
6
up next
seasons.
for the Red Sox.
That's pretty solid. I don't think Taylor's going to
That
come
one
close to
fouled
catching
off.
Alex on age or anything. Alex also plays every day.
30 years old now.
He's
A
30
former
in his
first-round
series.
pick, back in 2016.
But Taylor's definitely made some ground on him, like, over time. The Alex series just moves a little slower. Both Taylor's episodes are shorter, but that doesn't have anything to do with anything. Both are posted on a daily basis. 2-2 to Josh Lowe. It was easy to do over 30-minute episodes for every Alex video when there's just one to upload a day. But obviously now that we have Taylor, it's not like that. 2 down. And it's like, I feel like Taylor is so early in his career because I've played with Alex, you know? When, like, you know, we're 180 episodes in nearly. We're almost half a year through. We're almost through half a year.
Just missed.
So Taylor's on track for just over 10 seasons before the end of the year. I don't know how long we'll throw with him. He will go into a second year.
We just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from.
Like, he will probably complete 2 full years,
Stands in here.
and then we'll be out.
Swing there, but went around.
0-2. 2 down. Wish we didn't give up a hit. Don't want to face Devers with people on. He's a bad ball hitter. But if we keep it bad enough.
Next pitch misses. 2-2.
92 and 95. That's terrifying. Him back-to-back with Eloy. That's a 1-2 punch, man. Keep it in, Taylor. That's right over the plate. Pitch number 49.
And now it's filled up.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield.
Pitch to Devers is right down the middle. He is just crushing them foul. Put it in the zone here, Taylor.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Not going to throw too many innings if this continues. Got him to swing at one, finally. Down goes Devers.
So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4.
Still 4-0. Vidal Brujan gets in on the home run action.
Now the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Maybe he can step up this year. He's got a potential.
It's
just still older, but I think he really is going to get a real shot here this year at second base, especially versus righties. Brujan, just not great against lefties. 46 and 50. I mean, 60 and 48 versus righties isn't amazing, but we'll see what Brujan can do.
Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And it's a big year for guys like James Wood, who had such a big year last year.
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not
such a big year last year for James Wood. Got him with the slider.
Or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
And you kind of just hope he doesn't hit like a slump in his second year, or hope it wasn't just not like what he's actually capable. Like, he won't do that every year. I'm hoping he takes a step forward. He didn't take a huge step in overall, but he did throughout the year. He was at like an 81 starting the season. He went up to an 83, so now he's at an 84. Over a year's progression, 3 overall points is pretty solid. I do still think he's going to get around a 90, 91. That is smoked. Fralick chasing, and that's why you have great outfielders.
And there's 2 away.
2 down.
I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
The pitch.
So we can't find the zone versus Weimer, and he gives us one there.
And it's 2-1.
Red Sox hoping to be competitive this year. They had a somewhat promising year. We'll see what happens for them. 2-2, 2 down, and the curveball got him into the 4th. 6-0 is your score.
So 1 hit is all they get. We played 4. It's the Orioles 6.
Let's do it. Jacob Melton goes deep. 7-0.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now
Well, we hop
Nick York.
all over Matt Manning.
That's in for a strike.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the
York
deficit
struck out in
and
his
try to get
first
it all back
MLB
in
at
one
bat.
swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and
And
even
he is
break
down
it
0-2
smaller, pitch to pitch, make that guy on the mound work
to
to
Taylor
get you
Brooks.
out.
This is a bad spot to be in. Goodbye. 97 up and in, 1 down.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right
10
now.
Ks.
Into double-digit strikeouts. He should be able to rack
That's
up
insane.
some more before he's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have
Susak
had much of an
steps up.
answer for what he's offering out there.
And it's kind of easy to predict like how long this series goes. Like the only unpredictable thing is the playoffs. And that was kind of the max we would hit in the playoffs there, you know, like
Stevenson whips it to first.
we pitched twice in 2 series, and or twice in 3 separate series. So we pitched 6 games. So when you combine everything, 33 games in the regular season plus an All-Star episode, that's 34. And honestly, sometimes the All-Star is different. So we'll still say 30. Like sometimes we do a game in the All-Star episode. So 34 days for the regular season, and if you average, you know, 3 playoff games, that's a lot per season. You're up to 37 plus the offseason, 38. 38 days per season. That's it. It's not too bad.
Bottom of the 6th inning, and now the shortstop, Eric
Meanwhile,
Brown
Alex,
Jr.
when he had his playoffs, he went like
Strike 1.
that was like over a 2-month span that whole
What was it
season.
like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and
Eric
I, we were
Brown,
in college.
0-2.
We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom
Good
Lansky.
cutter.
The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway.
We have 12 Ks, man.
Devers, the next to hit, takes ball
What a
1.
debut.
Next pitch is outside.
I'd say we have a good chance to win the AL East again. But can't help but think that last year was a little bit of a... Like, it was very promising, but I don't know how good we actually are. We're going to have to prove it this year. 2-2. 2-2 to Devers. Fouled off.
And stays alive.
2-2 up and into Devers. Got him. Perfect pitch. K number 13 for Taylor on the day.
Seeing that pitch, that location a lot more these days, and you can see why. Very difficult for hitters. I think the great
get a call
Mariano
there.
Rivera can at least partially be credited.
Umpire's
for that,
been
thanks
great
to
all
the
day up
career he
until
had with
then.
the cutter. It was just dominant. I tell you what, I felt like it was a moral victory whenever I could put that pitch in play. So I can feel for the guy right there walking back to the dugout.
Ball shot foul.
1-1 is fouled off.
1-2 incoming. We'll go up and in fastball. Fouled off.
To fight that one off.
Be interesting if coach throws us a 7th. I would believe we would.
Kicks and fires.
This is only number 89 on the day.
And that's downstairs and outside. Next pitch just misses, and the count's full.
See, like Taylor Brooks is probably going to finish his career in 2 years, you know? Walsh can have room. He does into the 6th, so 2 full years of playing this game.
Nothing doing for Boston.
I don't think Alex will.
Not
I
going
just don't
their
think he will.
way. It's
He's still in year 13. We still have 7 more seasons to go on the contract run now.
and welcome back. Set for the last
Not
round of the
including the
seventh.
one he hasn't
Now it's gonna
finished.
be Eduardo Quevedo.
I don't know. I think we're going to probably have like a
And first offering
2-year,
is fouled
4
off.
months career with Alex,
The pitch.
which is still insane to upload that many videos. I have convinced myself that I'm insane for this. But I wanted to do it really bad. I've always really wanted to do this type of deal. That's a strike anyway.
Swing, tried to hold up,
I don't know what I was looking at. That was not a strike. Quevedo will be out for the first time today. 14 Ks on the day for Taylor.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. And there's the strike.
Hey, sorry. 1-1 to Casas.
Off
Upstairs.
the mark there. Now 2 balls and a strike. The pitch.
I'm heading out of town a good bit in these next couple of weekends. So tonight I have to record 2.
Good eye in
And
that
still
spot.
record 1 tomorrow morning.
About to throw his 100th here in the 7th inning.
3-2.
Really start
Nope.
looking for any signs of fatigue.
Good plate appearance
Casas
there.
draws a
Able to
walk. That
take
was
the
pitch
walk.
number 100 in the opener.
To me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
The key for this year in terms of
And watch
upgrades
his
is to
strike
keep hitting the stamina and just try to get that 2 or 3
On the
more
ground,
points
could be
up.
2.
Great play, Noelve Marte, but it cannot be turned. Brujan pulled him off. But a good play from Noelve Marte.
York up next for the Red Sox.
2 down. York has struck out twice. I would imagine he really wants to put this one in play.
And another
We're not going to get that call.
Struggled a little
Tough.
bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get
He's
ahead
just
and
not
find a
seeing
good
it well.
hitter's
Not
count
ready
to
for that
2-1.
one. 2-1.
Next offering clips
That's
the zone
2-2.
count even at 2.
York in trouble again. 2-2. You'll see the slider, and he has a hat trick of strikeouts in his MLB debut. I'm so sorry, bud. We go 1-2-3. Rene Murillo will take over, make his debut for us. And James Wood knocks one in. There you go. 8-0 is your final. And the Orioles are 1-0.
And when you have that kind of lead, do you make it easier for the pitching staff to come out?
Let's go,
make
man.
the pitches, pitch to contact, and not worry about giving up.
We
the
finally
lead.
got
So
rid of
that's
Jesse
all
Winker.
the
Thank
way
the
around to
Lord.
get the
I didn't even think about that.
This one ends as the Orioles
But the O's win it 8-0. What a good start to the year. Noelve Marte 1 for 4, but went deep for a 3-run shot. Melton went deep. Saw Frelick 2 for 3, scored 3 times. Brujan went deep for a 2-run shot. We go 7 innings, 4 hits, 1 walk, no runs, and 15 Ks. Matt Manning gets absolutely shelled out there. And we are off to a good start, man. Good start on the year. Already leading the Cy Young. Most likely, walks per 9 up to 48. That's almost maxed, man. That'll be our first one in games that we've maxed. I'm thinking we get to a 94 this year overall. I think that's reasonable. But yeah, if you like the video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. That is that's it for me. In the next one, we will be facing off against the Texas Rangers. So I'll see y'all then. If you like, yeah, I just said that. That is Taylor Brooks, episode 180 in the books.